What if you could pocket an extra $100 every single day? It's a goal a lot of us have, but man, it can feel just out of reach sometimes. Well, in this explainer, we're going to break down why that number is way more achievable than you probably think.
But before we get in the nitty-gritty of how, let's talk about the why. Seriously, just take a second and think about it. An extra $100 a day isn't just a number, right? That's $3,000 a month. What would that kind of money really do for your life?
For a lot of people, it's just freedom. It could mean finally getting ahead on those student loans or that credit card bill. Or maybe it's the difference between just daydreaming about a vacation and actually booking the tickets. It could even be a simple thing like buying your favorite coffee every day without feeling guilty, or something huge like covering your mortgage payment. We're talking about changing your life in ways both big and small.
So let's dive into the actual plan. How do we make this feel less like some far-off dream and more like something you can actually do? $100. That's the magic number. It's not about winning the lottery, it's a clear daily target. And that's what we're going to focus on.
Okay, and let's get one thing straight. This isn't about some secret get-rich-quick fantasy. We're talking about real, practical methods. The only reason they seem like secrets is because most people just doubt they could actually work for them. We're here to show you they absolutely can.
All right, so let's start with the easiest stuff, the lowest hanging fruit. I'm talking about leveraging the things you probably already own. It's time to make your stuff start working for you.
First up, your car. Think about it. How much time does it spend just sitting in the driveway or a parking spot? All that idle time is basically a missed opportunity for income. Services like Uber Car Share or Getaround let you safely rent it out when you're not using it.
And getting started is surprisingly simple. It's really just 3 steps. First, you just check if your car fits what the service is looking for. Second, and this is a big one, so don't skip it, make sure your insurance actually covers you for rental use. Then you just register your car on the platform. That's it. You've got a direct path from an idle car to extra cash.
So moving on from the garage and into the house, that spare bedroom, the in-law suite, or hey, even your entire place when you go on vacation, that can be a serious source of income. Becoming an Airbnb host is one of the most popular ways to do this for a reason. Now, I get it. A lot of people are hesitant because they feel like they're losing control of their own space. But here's the thing. The power is completely in your hands. As the host, you decide when your place is available. You set the price, and you make the rules. You're in total command.
Okay, so we've covered your physical stuff. Now let's switch gears and talk about monetizing something you have an endless supply of, your skills and your knowledge.
If you have a skill, I guarantee you someone out there is willing to pay for it. The world of freelancing is just massive. Are you a great writer, a total grammar nerd who loves proofreading? Do you have a good eye for photos or a knack for graphic design? These are all skills that are in super high demand.
And if you think freelancing is just some small niche thing, get this. 64 million Americans are already doing it. When I saw that number, I was blown away. That's not a trend. That is a fundamental shift in how people work. And it proves there is a huge market waiting for you.
So where do you even start? Well, platforms like FlexJobs and Fiverr are basically huge online marketplaces that connect people with your skills to people who need them. They make it really easy to get a profile up and start looking for work. Or you can always go old school and just reach out directly to businesses you'd love to work with.
Now, what if you're not into the whole trading hours for dollars thing? Well, you could build an asset online that's based on something you're passionate about. Starting a blog is a fantastic way to do this. And you really don't have to be a tech genius. The only thing you truly need is genuine excitement for your topic. So, how does a blog actually make money? And usually comes down to 3 main avenues. You can create and sell your own stuff, like ebooks. You can run ads on your site, or you can do affiliate marketing, which is where you get a commission for recommending products you love. The most successful blogs usually do a little bit of all 3.
Looking for something a little more direct? If you're a native English speaker, you have a skill that is in crazy high demand all over the world. The online English teaching industry is absolutely booming. It gives you incredible flexibility, and with some jobs paying up to $22 an hour, just a few hours of teaching can get you a long way toward that $100 a day goal.
Okay, this next one is a real game changer. It combines building an asset with monetizing your skills. Think about something you're really good at. Could be anything: baking, coding, playing guitar. You can take that knowledge, package it into an online course, and sell it to people who want to learn.
And here's the absolute magic of it. Just listen to this. Once you build the course, it can continue to generate income with minimal additional effort.
I mean, let that sink in. You do the hard work up front, you plan it, you record it, you build it out, but once it's done, it can become a source of passive income, literally earning you money while you sleep for months or even years.
Okay, we've talked about a lot of really exciting opportunities. But before we get too carried away, it's time for a quick but very important dose of realism. You got to go into this with the right mindset.
Let's be perfectly 100% clear. This quote says it all. None of these methods are magic. They all take real effort, real commitment, and real time. Earning an extra $100 a day is totally possible, but it is not free. It's earned.
So here's the secret to making it work. Since it does take effort, you have to pick something you actually enjoy doing. If you like driving, renting your car is a great fit. If you love to write, start that blog. When your side hustle lines up with what you're interested in, it starts to feel less like work and more like a fun project you get paid for.
All right, we have explored a ton of options here, from using your car to using your creativity. But ideas are pretty much useless without action. So let's talk about what comes next. So I'm going to leave you with this one last, very important question. Out of everything we just talked about, which idea lit a little spark for you? Which one made you think, hey, I could actually do that? Don't just let it be a thought. Decide on one small thing you can do today to get started. Because the journey to earning an extra $100 a day doesn't start with a giant leap. It starts with that single first step. What's yours going to be?